Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play. Now before we begin, I would like to get a few things off my chest. One, due to human and technical error, a few things had to be done behind the scenes, and if we were to take our clock and just drop it on the ground like this, you'll see that the date has been reset, seeing as how it is now day 2, month 1, year 1. And that and that leads into the second thing that I would like to get off my chest, and that is, up until now, only a few of the features that makes this Minecraft Let's Play series different from anything else you will ever see online have not been working. However, I sat down with the magician who was able to take my ideas and bring them into virtual reality, and we were quick to discover what was wrong. And like I said, that would be the technical part of the technical error that was going on behind the scenes, and we were able to fix it, and so now everything is running smooth like butter. Let's just quickly take a look at the sun, because that will be a good indicator to see that our daylight cycles are going to be a little bit longer than usual. Yep, as you can tell, it's struggling to continue to rise, but that's only because the redstone sorcery that is working behind the scenes is preventing it from continuing to rise at its normal pace, thus prolonging our daylight cycle. So now that we have all of that out of the way, what I want to do in this episode is I pretty much want to pack my bags and I want to head to that village that we visited a few episodes back, mainly because, like I said in the previous episode at least, that is where we're going to be doing our next build project at. I've pretty much done everything that I wanted to here at spawn. I've created a bountiful garden, I've made myself a starter home that is a small medieval house, and also I went ahead and started construction on my stream only project, which is going to be the mines down below. And we also have a minecart elevator system that is designed by Mumbo Jumbo to get to and from the mines. So with that all being said, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to gather up my possessions. I'm going to gather up all of the materials and resources that I'm going to need in order to begin the next build project. And I'll see you guys when we are over at the village. And we are now located within the village that we visited a few episodes back, and we are going to be transforming this place. Now, I know some of my longtime viewers may be asking yourselves, why are you going to be transforming another village in Minecraft? And the reason mainly is because, well, I've done it in various themes. I've transformed a net-gen village into a gothic medieval village. I've also transformed a net-gen village into a rustic village. I've even gone ahead and transformed a desert net-gen village into an ancient Egyptian city. But when I first stumbled across this village, I kind of thought to myself, you know what, this kind of looks like it could be in a fantasy rustic type of area. So I'm not entirely sure what that would entail if we were to combine the two themes right there, the fantasy and rustic themes. But nevertheless, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my time and gradually transform the place as I see fit. Now, the first thing we're going to be transforming in this episode are the polyculture farms. Now, of all the things that I could choose to transform, the reason why I'm going to be starting with the polyculture farms is because when you first start playing Minecraft, whether it be in your own single player world or even on a server with some friends, your first few days of Minecraft are going to be rough. You're going to have to chop down your nearby trees so that way you can gather the wood and then create some wooden tools and weapons, and from there you can begin to upgrade them by obtaining cobblestone from digging into nearby caves or into nearby hillsides, or just simply digging down into the ground. And then from there you can continue to work your way up in the world and then begin to work on your farms. However, seeing as how we're already in a net gen village and we have 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah, we have a third one over here. Let me just quickly run over to double check and play it safe. Always check yourself before you wreck yourself, peeps. Yep. So seeing as how we have 3 polyculture farms within 1 NatGen village, I want to make sure that nevertheless I have a good source of food. Now, I may relocate where these polyculture farms is at, meaning that, say for example, we have this double polyculture farm right here. I may in fact relocate that so that it's out of the way and gives us a little more land to work with in terms of getting our build on. Because aside from just transforming these houses into something that looks a little more appealing to the eye, at least in my own opinion, they'll look a little more appealing to the eye. I want to also make sure that I have enough room to build new structures, so that way then I can give this place a little taste of vanilla. So what I'm going to begin to do off camera is get my build on and also relocate the polyculture farms, and when I bring it back, we will then have at least, I'm just going to say, 2 new polyculture farms, and then from there we'll begin to conclude this episode with the 3rd and final act. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the 3rd and final act, and before we begin to wrap things up, I want to make known that on the 26th of January it's going to be my 4th/3rd year anniversary here on YouTube. Now, I could do something special like some type of a world tour in a previous Minecraft world that I did Let's Plays for, or I could do some prolonged live stream, but instead I'm gonna let you guys have the opportunity to get to know me a little bit better. So that's why I'm gonna be doing my very first AMA. Now, for those of you who have no idea what an AMA is, it's an acronym that stands for Ask Me Anything. I'll be making my own special video for this, so if you have any questions that you would like to have answered in this video, then feel free to drop them down below in the comment section, or if you are following me on Twitter at Vanillaraccoon, then feel free to tweet your questions at me using the hashtag NillaAMA18, or if you've liked the official Vanillaraccoon Facebook fan page and you would like to ask me any questions over there, then feel free to do so, but please make sure you use that hashtag. That way then I can tell which questions are wanted to be in this video and which questions are just asking questions because you can. But with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a look as to what I've been doing off camera. Now, first things first, this is not how I thought my polyculture farms were going to turn out, but nevertheless, that's not a bad thing. As I always say, if you have an idea, it's good to just begin working on it so you can bring it to fruition and maybe outdo yourself and impress yourself with what you've done, or just have the ability to say that you were able to take an idea and bring it into reality, or in this case, in virtual reality. So what we have up here is a mixture of wheat along with our beetroots growing, and then right down here we also have some more wheat growing, but instead of having beetroots growing, we also have some potatoes, and then somewhere in this mesh of crops we also have some carrots beginning to grow. I just don't know, well, I can't recall at the moment where I planted them at. But also we have a stray pathway that's going to be leading back through here. Now, I was going to leave this spot open, and I was going to come up with a design for an entrance to a mine area, but I'm a guy, when I get my build on, or if I'm doing landscaping, it's second nature to me to want to incorporate as much plant life as I can into a build or project. I don't know why. I don't know. My philosophy with Minecraft is that the more plant life you have, the better, but there is too much of a good thing, so make sure you do so in a moderate manner. But aside from doing some landscaping and establishing my polyculture farms, I've also gone ahead and gotten my build on. So right over here we have a rustic shed. Now, because this is Minecraft and we have only so many blocks that we can use when getting our build on, this is what I got. Now, I am happy with how this looks. I may tweak its appearance a little more off camera, but if I do, then, well, it'll be fairly noticeable in the next episode, and you guys can let me know what you think right here and now about this build. So if you like it, then through the power of YouTube cards, a poll will be appearing in the top right corner of your screen that you can click or tap on, and you can cast your vote in saying, yes, you like how this looks, or no, you don't like how this looks, or a third option, which is going to be ham radio. Don't ask me why ham radio is a third option to select and vote with, but it is. But for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is really going to do it for this episode. I know that oops, didn't mean to put that pumpkin on. I know that it seems like not a lot is getting done throughout these Minecraft Let's Plays, but believe me, I am a guy who lives by simplicity, and I like to value the littlest things in life because, well, that's just who I am as a person, both in real life and online. It's the small things in life that I really appreciate, and I do my best to not take anything for granted. So again, it may not seem like we're doing a lot, but we are getting a lot done slowly but surely and at our own little pace. Now, before I go ahead and end this episode properly, I want to mention that in the previous episode, I did say we were going to come over to this village and begin to create an iron golem army. However, I didn't. So to make up for that, let's go ahead and do that now, and seeing as how it is getting to be dusk, what better time than now than to do so. Oops, I didn't mean to place that iron block right there. So the first iron golem, boom, has been spawned. Let's go ahead and create another one right down here, and I think after this one I'll have enough iron blocks to create a third and final one. How suiting for them to be spawned in threes during the third and final act for this Minecraft Let's Play. But 3, 2, 1, boom, and there we go. The Iron Golem Legion has begun to be assembled, and with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, then consider subscribing to your new home for entertainment, but do not forget to turn on notifications, that way you will not miss a future upload. As always, my name is Vanillaraccoon. You guys have been awesome. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.